should be live. Oh, I see Claudia. We are live.
Hey, Claudia.
Hey, Claudia. How are you?
Her ears must be ringing because we were just talking about her.
We were seriously just talking about you.
We were. All good. All good.
Oh, hang on.
We were saying how we have to get together and do a sale.
Yeah.
And hello, anybody else who's out there and is just not wanting to say hi. That's okay, too. We get that. We used to be lurkers. We did. We were lurkers.
We were lurkers for a little bit. Oh, she said awesome.
Yay!
So let me type in the chat and let's see how much lag there is.
Lag check.
1, 2.
Oh, there's some seconds.
6. 11.
Yeah, this is because I heard me go yay, and then I heard me in the other room just lightly go yay. Oh wow.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. I mean, it's a technically a spur of the moment Labor Day sale. So we just want to come on. We knew people were going to be at home. If you're bored, want to chat, want to laugh, want to catch some good deals, we're here. So yeah. Awesome.
And we're going to take our time too. We usually rush through, and I mean, we'll probably still rush a little bit, but you know, it's just it's a chill thing in between your burgers and dogs.
Yeah. In between your cookout.
Yep. Just go, shh, honey, what are you doing? Shh, I'm getting a good deal. Shh.
Let me actually post this out real quick. So what have you been up to, Nikki?
I found a new honey hole. A new honey hole. As I say it like I'm a Texan. A new honey hole. And
honey hole.
A honey hole. A honey hole. And I've been driving by this place for weeks and weeks, and they never open. And one time my son and I actually stopped, and we're up at the window like this, going, oh my gosh, look at all the really cool stuff they need to open up and let us inside. And this weekend we drove by and they were open. It was like
You remember that commercial like back in the day? I think it was for like Mervin's or something, and it was open, 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 open.
Oh, no.
You don't remember that?
No.
I think it was like in the 80s. It was hilarious. You should have done that. You should just stand outside, open, 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 open.
I know. I wanted to like use the force and go pull the door off. Well, Claudia, thank you for telling us that. I'm sure there are a ton of people over there chit-chatting away and everything. But the stuff they had inside was ridiculous. It was insane. And the prices were beyond. She had this whole big, oh, my hand's up this way, big, you know those old photo albums where you could peel back the plastic and everything was kind of sticky? The whole thing was filled with newspaper clippings from the beginning of World War II. Like Pearl Harbor bombed, and it was actually like cut out and all stuff through the war. I did not buy it. I have to go back and buy it. She wanted like $25 for the whole thing. I was like, I could sell this out piece by piece by piece because it was so much in it. And on top of it, she was giving us deals because she just wanted to get rid of the stuff. It was great.
So did she just open up the shop, or is it something that you've
been there
to like before and they were closed for like,
They've just been closed, and they only open, I guess, on Saturdays and Sundays. They live next. They were a really older couple. They're like in their 70s or 80s, and I think they were better. They're a little hidden too. They were better in the heyday, but now they're not doing as much. And I kind of felt bad for them, but they were adorable. The little man was just a trip, and anybody who was I thought of Miss Pat Doodles there when I went to the back room, and there were doll heads and doll arms, and there was just a whole room filled with fabric. And notions and bits and bobs, and then Martha with all the patterns, the sewing patterns. I'm like, I could have about 15 resellers in here and would clean you out, and you could retire and not have to do this anymore.
Oh, is that what they're doing? They're wanting to retire. Oh,
yeah. He was mowing the lawn and trying to buy stuff, and he had something in his hand, and he goes, "This is milk glass, right?" And she goes, "I don't know." And he goes, "I think it is." And she goes, "Yeah, maybe it is milk glass. I don't know what it is." Like they had no idea the stuff that they actually had. And some of the stickers had been on there for so long that
Isn't that amazing?
They just like fell off when I went to wash them off. They just like fell off. So, wow, these are like 1970s prices. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting 1970s prices on antiques, and that's really great.
Absolutely. And isn't that amazing how like stickers can last for 50, 60, 70 years? And you're like, oh. That just always amazes me. I can't get over it.
Nice. That is so much. That is so nice, Claudia. I love that. And it's just so dusty. And you could tell the stuff had been sitting there for a while because it was just covered in stuff and dust. And we weren't the only ones who showed up for the thing. There were other people who were like, oh, look, they're open. And just, and the poor lady, she must have been like, oh, my God, I actually sold stuff. But she did tell us about I guess a really big flea market has come up that we didn't know about. So it's next weekend. So that's really great. So we're going to go hit that up on Saturday.
Oh, that's cool.
They were just adorable. They were just absolutely, there was stuff that didn't have prices on it. And she was just like, okay, I don't even know. I don't even know. You would have went nuts with Christmas. You would have went nuts. I got 2 boxes of Shiny Brights. I was like, all I could think about was Jen. I was like, I got silver and gold Shiny Brights. I'm so excited. In the box.
Those are they're awesome. They'll sell quick too.
And a whole row of Avon stuff. So then all I could think of was Michelle from Comfy Cozy. All I could think of was her because I know she likes her Avon stuff. They just had rows, and I was like, I could have everyone in here cleaning you out. You wouldn't have anything left, and you guys could retire into old age and be happy.
Oh,
give me the word, and I'll make that happen.
I bet she was like, okay.
I know.
I'd have been like, okay.
So that's my new favorite place besides the barn, which I know you love the holiday section in that barn. That holiday section was ridiculous.
I loved your barn video. Like I would have been scared to death, but
I was.
I loved it.
When I walked up, because you walk in and there's nobody there, and I'm like, it's this. They said it was closed online, but the open sign was out front, and the doors were all thrown up. So I'm going, well, they have to be open, right? The lights were on. I'm like, maybe it's the ghost of the man who used to own the place is open. And then all I hear in the background is thump, thump, thump. And I'm going, this is my death video. I'm now making my Never See Me Again video. And John wasn't there because he had to go to the bathroom. So he's looking for a place to go to the bathroom. So I'm in the place by myself going, it's a ghost.
And when the guy finally popped out, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, I did. There's so
not haunted. Yay.
I almost fell to the floor like twice upstairs because there were like these thin little plywood boards on top of holes in the floor.
Yeah, what was the thing they had over it? Was it just like a rug or something that they had?
Yep, it was just a rug. And Claudia had asked me, I don't know how they got it up there either, Claudia. I'm saying they were pianos and washers, and John's like, they just hoisted it up and put it into the barn door. I'm like, but all that effort, why not put the smaller stuff upstairs? Right.
That makes more sense.
But I have to say this, I guess the man who owned it was a hoarder, not really he was a collector, but he was a hoarder. He would just have stuff like thrown all over the place. And his daughter, luckily, had organized everything within an inch of his life. So you knew if you were looking for something in the kitchen, it was in the kitchen section. If you were looking for outdoor stuff, I mean, they even had old Ortho spray bottle stuff that had to be about 10 or 15 years old. Why you'd want to buy it, I don't know, but it was there. But it was very well organized for a barn. I will say that.
I just think the coolest part was because it was a barn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And and to have all the antique stuff and everything like that in there. And it looked like it had a variety, right? I mean, every holiday.
It did. And even that place with all the stuff that was in there, there was 2 or 3 pieces of Halloween. That was it. 2 or 3 pieces of Halloween. And it wasn't even good Halloween. It was like McDonald's, tote things.
The pale thingies.
Yeah, the pale ones, yeah. So it wasn't even like it was good Halloween. It was like stuff you can still find like now at a yard sale or garage sale. You just be like, oh, that was like 5 years ago. That's okay. And I didn't even go there for that store. I went there for another store.
And just happened to see that one?
And I saw that one, and that other store I went for was closed. Okay.
Well, you still made a day out of it. So what did you do whenever there was no prices? Was there no prices on like anything?
No prices on anything. I brought everything up and she looked at all of it and she went, $25. And I went, you got it. $25. I think we got that day like, I don't know. I think we spent like $1 a piece on everything that we brought up to her is pretty much what it ended up by being. Maybe
That's
even
crazy.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, $25. So,
that's crazy, but awesome.
Yes.
Oh, you should have played it off though, but I guess.
No, John did it. He was like, okay. I got sold.
But then John's actually like, yes.
Mm-hmm. You can't argue with a good deal. I'm not going to tell something.
No. I know. I'm just, I guess. I guess I'll take it.
Twist my arm.
Oh, all right. Well, it looks like we have about 4 people watching, and people can watch the replay.
And if they want to, you can let us know.
Hello, everyone watching.
Now,
except for John and Claudia, because we're actually talking to you guys.
Yeah, that's what we're talking to. We're talking to our friends, our fans, our small fan base, small but loyal fan base,
our groupies.
Claudia's going to be in our group, so she's not going to be a groupie anymore. She's
I know. I just thought it was funny. Anyway.
See, I love that. I love when places don't have prices. I have another place that does some stuff like that. The prices don't count, and so you go up there and they mark them off even lower, and you're like, yes. It's like playing lotto. That's what I get.
I have not found a place like that, but I'm going to keep looking because right whenever I tell you that I can't find something, I end up finding a ton of, like there for a while. I said that I couldn't find, what was it? I couldn't find something.
You couldn't
find I couldn't find brooches to save my life. About a week and a half later, just brooches as far as the eye can see.
Now you're swimming in them and you're getting your butt poked by those pins. Yes.
Yes. So what? I can't find vintage Halloween. That's what I'm just going to tell you. So that way,
out there, we can't find it. I don't know where it is.
Like if we put it in the universe, and then I'll start finding it everywhere I look, and then it'll just be like a common thing.
Yes. So like that. Well, throw your first thing up there. Let's sell something.
All right, let's sell something. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
On a Labor Day.
A Labor Day weekend.
Well, everybody's eating their hamburgers and their hot dogs, and they're off of work.
Yes, Labor Day, not Memorial Day, right?
I'm gonna put you back up here.
But they're already changed.
Leave me alone. I am on pain medication.
Yes, you are on pain medication, and we love you for it. We love you for it. It was great when you texted me. I was like, I didn't see it, so if I didn't see it, maybe nobody else saw it.
I didn't either. So what we're talking about, if you guys didn't really notice, was on that's all over the internet now. On our flyer that I made for this sale, I put Memorial Day instead of Labor Day, but it is what it is. It's fine.
And I would not have known if she didn't tell me.
But I didn't. I mean, it's been up for like 2 days. I just noticed it.
But she told me, and now I couldn't let it go, and now I'm crying. I'm tired. Now I'm punching. Oh my Lord. Whew. Okay, now sell your thing. I'm sorry.
All right, leave me alone. I'm going to sell something now.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Okay, so the first item that I'm going to have is this. I'm going to have several brooches. So here's the first one. The first one is going to be this clear flower brooch. Yes, that's what I'm calling it today. So look how pretty. It has a diamond in the middle. These are kind of see-through, but they also move. So like it spins whichever way that you want it. I thought that was kind of unique. I hadn't seen anything like that before. So because of the colors and the dimensions, I mean, this is going to go with everything. Hi, Trisha. Oh, I'm so happy to see Miss Trisha.
Circles, hello.
Hi, love in circles. So here's the first item. So this is our brooch. It is a see-through brooch. This brooch is going to be $10, number 14.
That thing is so cool. I would just like spin it all day long, like those spinny rings.
I've never seen one like this. So that's the reason why I picked it up, because these move and it spins. So it's really cute. So like I said, I'm calling this a clear flower brooch, and it's going to be $10, number 14. $10, number 14. Do you want to do 2 items each, Nikki?
Yeah, we can do 2.
Or you want to just do 1 and 1?
Whatever. You're already there. Do another one. Do another one.
Okay. My
Hello,
next.
Julia, from Perfecting Pearl.
Oh my gosh, Trisha and Julia.
Well, we are the presidents of her Texas and New York chapter of Trisha's. We are.
Yes, but I'm still fangirling out. I
We
can't
can
even.
fangirl.
I can't even. Okay, so my next item is going to be a very pretty luster. See if that shine is showing up. It's a luster Bud Vase. It does need some little denture tabs in there to clean that out, but
that is pretty.
Is
it like a pinky color, like a pale pinky?
It's not. It's more like a yellowy.
Is it?
Like a clear yellow. Yeah. Let me try to bring it closer because I can hear Trisha in my head. She's saying closer, closer.
And Julia's going, it's yellow? Oop, I just turned my light off.
There we go. That's a little bit better, but it does have the gold trim. It is marked, and I cannot find the maker for this, but it does say Liverpool at the bottom. Let's see if you guys, maybe it's not going to focus.
Oh, almost.
There you go. Almost. It does say Liverpool at the bottom. It does say hand-painted pottery. I can make that out, but I still could not find it. Nice little scallops. This luster Bud Vase is going to be $8, number 20.
I love that.
$8, number 20, and I could not find a thing wrong with it.
It comes from where the Beatles come from.
Yeah, Liverpool. You know, Susie, I'm not sure if it is custard. It does have a little bit of weight to it. It does, but because I wasn't able to find any more information on it, I just can't say for sure.
And it is shiny. Sometimes custard's not.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's very nice and shiny.
Yes. All righty. So let's put Nikki up.
I'm going to start with the brooch too, because why not? Great minds think alike. I have this. Right. This is a Manziel. There we go. Manziel Brooch. It is the letter V. And it does have right over here, right underneath the little swoopy doop there. Not that you're all going to be able to see it. It does say Manziel. It does have the C clasp, but it is a little loose. I'm not going to say it's not loose. It is a smidgy loose, but it does have that really neat, like brush textured gold tone to it. So they are a little specific because they do have, you know, they are monogrammed, but they're kind of known for their monograms. So if you know anybody who has the letter V in any part of their name, this would be a great gift for them. For $12, number 3, for the Manziel gold tone brooch. So that's my first one. And for some reason, everything I pulled today, John swears came off his grandmother's dresser because it's just what it looks like. It looks like some woman came home, took all her stuff, and threw it on her dresser. It does. The next piece I have up is this trinket box. It does have a celluloid top and the orangey plastic. This is more of a plastic. This is definitely more of the celluloid here. It is a little faded with time. This is a goldish, it's more of an antiqued gold, I would say, into the brown tones that would have went around it. It is a nice size. The hinge still works beautifully for no metal being in this. And this is really, really lightweight. So the little trinket box, which is great for fall in your bathrooms and whatnot, will be $8, number 5. $8, number 5 for the little trinket box. Yes, sweetie, it's Grandma's dresser sale. And those are my two. It really, it's going to get even better when I get into some of the other stuff. You're going to go, oh, I see it now.
Alrighty, so my next item is this flower necklace. It is not marked, and I'm so sad about that because I kind of thought these were maybe
those are so pretty.
Oh, the word just escaped me.
Are they stolen?
No, I feel like it's more plasticky.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it does have a stone in the middle and then these all around it. And then this is what the back looks like.
That is so.
But I thought these were really pretty, like pastel-y colors. And it is shorter. I believe it was 10 inches, but you can make it a little bit longer. It does have the little extra spaces. I measured it like this.
I like that.
Isn't that unique?
That's like a Sunday church piece.
Yes. Or like maybe for Easter, even fall, if you like the muted colors instead of the bright.
That on a black
colors.
round top would look so pretty.
Oh, yes, you're right. The flower necklace is going to be $10, number 13. $10, number 13, and I'll give you one more view.
See, now you're finding all the jewelry. You got all the jewels now.
All the jewelry and all the Christmas.
Well, you just attract Christmas. The universe throws Christmas at you.
Because I love it.
Yes.
Alrighty. So the next one I have is a brooch, and it is a Sarah Coventry leaf brooch. I'm bringing her back again because she did not sell in our last sale, and she's gorgeous.
And she's good for fall too.
And it is stamped. You're probably not going to be able to see that. Oh, you can see it a little bit. It is stamped. But the Sarah Coventry brooch is also going to be $10, number 17. $10, number 17.
And that's a good sized one too.
It is. It is.
Yeah. I like that one.
I was so surprised whenever I had it up the first time.
Yeah, because Sarah
Coventry it didn't sell, but it's beautiful. Alrighty, those are my two items. So let me go back to Miss Nikki.
Guess what? I got more scarves because I bought a lot of scarves in both terms and phrases. Now, these are slightly different than some of the other ones. These are larger, square sheer scarves. Very Grace Kelly. I think of the now you'll see what I was talking about. Now we're gonna have like the babushka going on. So this came off Grandma's dresser. Grandma would have gotten in her convertible. Oh, I'm Little Red Riding Hood. But I even noticed that my niece came up, and even she is now wearing the scarves to do the whole Rosie Riveter thing. So I have a set of 4 of these. So I have them in red, or you can like throw this over a lamp and be really weird.
I mean, scarves are coming back.
They are. I have in the green, in the whites, and in the blue. This is more like like a duck egg or a French blue, this blue. So I've got these 4 sheer scarves that a really cool lady in the 50s would have worn in her convertible for $20, number 2. $20, number 2 for the sheer scarves. And to hold on the scarves, we need bobby pins. So this nice. Hold the bob hairpins, and they're in black. They are in here. Okay, ready? Vintage ASMR. They are in here. There are 80 of them, I believe. Yeah, there are 80 of them, and these actually are from or copyrighted 1950, and they're the invisible bobby pins. And my son asked me, how did those stay in your hair? And I said, I have no idea, because I wouldn't be able to get them to stay in my hair. So this is something else from Grandma's dresser. I just thought the graphics in the box were really cool, and it is a black and an orange. That is the coloring here. And then we have the blonde and the brunette. Really, the first 3? Yeah, well, I guess you're right. They could also be the American flag, couldn't they? Oh, no, not the American. Well, I have red, white, and blue, so they could be the American flag, the Italian flag. Your grandmother wasn't Italian. My grandmother was. And these bobby pins will be $6 for the box, number 4. $6, number 4, and you can keep your hair and your scarf in its place. And right, I look like I'm Italian too, don't I?
You too.
No, I don't. But that's okay. I love you. The red hair gives it away. Oh,
all right, Claudia, like number 4. Those were super cool.
Those were so neat when I found them. I lost my pen. I ate my pen. That's all right. I'll find it. Oh, I found it.
Were you holding it?
No, but you know what I do with because I was a waitress for so many years. I'll put it in my hair. So when I'm looking for it, I'm like, where? So I always check my head first. People are like, why are you looking for your hair?
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. Loved the show last night. Did I have a number 7 on the card? Oh, I did. I had a 7 on the card. So is that the one you want? If you want the bobby pins, right, Claudia? I had a 7 on the card. But I loved the show last night, Aaron. It was great. Made me laugh. Oh. He always has the best stuff.
Yes. Alrighty. So last sale, I said I had no more pearls. Well, I lied. I found one more set. So these are a vintage set of pearls. Does have and I had another one that was just like this in one of my other sales, except it had like little diamonds around, and this just has the gold around it.
Okay, Claudia, I got you for the bobby pins. Ooh. I like that it has the pearl in the center of that one.
Yeah, and so it has the old clasp. Let me try to put it back in there. That's always the hardest. And these are going to measure. Let me measure them real quick. I should have done that before we came on, but 14 inches long. And these pearls are going to be $10, number 19. $10, number 19 for the vintage pearls. I'm trying to remember the lag. So
yeah, I know. We did decide it was kind of a big lag at the beginning, but that's okay.
Yeah, so maybe it's not as bad now. The next item that I have are a salt and pepper shaker lot. So it's going to be 2 sets of the salt and pepper. So the first one that you're going to get are these tomatoes. They are made in occupied Japan.
Oh, cool.
There you go. Occupied Japan. Both of them say so. They don't have stoppers. One of them, here it is. It has a little color loss just right there. But other than that, that's all that I could find. So you're going to get this pair.
And then you're also Christmas too, because of the red and green. They could stay out for all Christmas. Yeah. That's true. So the other set that you're going to get are these. They look like little hats, little women's hats, salt and pepper shakers. They both have their stoppers, and they are Shafford is the brand that's on there. This one has a little chippy chip on it, but other than that, they are both in great condition. So for the lot, you're going to get 2 sets of salt and pepper shakers for $10, number 11. $10, number 11. You're going to get both of these. So you got fall and winter and spring and summer.
Right. Isn't this perfect?
That is.
Like, it looks like an Easter hat to me because it has like the flowers and stuff like that on it.
At first I thought it was a sombrero. You showed me the bow, and then I went, oh, it's not a sombrero. Maybe I need some tacos. Vegetarian tacos. She's going to have tacos. The vegetarian tacos. That's okay. Okay. My next item is a dresser scarf because we're shopping Grandma's dresser. So I have a jute, and it is made out of a cotton. So it's a cotton jute. I'll get it closer so you can see the little tiny flowers that are done. This is a handmade piece. It is about 2 feet, so 24 inches long. It is scalloped around to the edge, and each of these would have been done kind of by hand and then joined together. So like tiny little granny squares. And I had taken a picture on top of a little dresser with all these really vintagey. I was kind of in love with it. I'm like, why am I selling it? I really like it. But then I remembered John hates these. So that's why I'm selling it. He hates because he grew up with doilies under
everywhere.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm done with that. I don't want to do that anymore.
I see you loving circles. I've got you down.
This will be $8, number 1. $8, number 1 for the dresser scarf. And then my next piece is a alabaster hand carved. There we go. We can get this.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. Let me get you big again.
Oh,
I
didn't even realize that I wasn't big. huge.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. This is genuine alabaster. It is hand carved and made in Italy, and it is just a very dainty, pretty piece. I love this right over here, the darker bits and bobs of the alabaster that go through this. And it does open very nicely. It's almost like this was almost never used because it's in such really pretty condition.
It's pretty.
And it's a little tiny pink rose bud on the top there. The ring light is just not, there we go. A little tiny pink rosebud on the top. And this will be $15. Number 8. $15, number 8 for the little alabaster trinket box. And that is my 2, love.
All right. Alrighty, so my next 2 items are going to be brooches. The first one that I have is I'm calling a white flower brooch.
Oh,
So, right? Whenever I saw it, I was like, whoa. But look how pretty. So it has pearls. It has the little diamonds. These are pearl-like. The back.
Oh, wow. Even the back is pretty.
Is very ornate, right?
Jeez.
With the little metal cutouts. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty. It's showing good just by itself.
Yeah.
I didn't even really need the paper. Well, that's showing great. So the white flower brooch is what I'm calling it. Is going to be $10. Whoa, where am I going? $10. Number 15. $10. Number. Oh, it even looks really good way back here too.
Good in the hair. Yep.
It's good size.
And whenever you're trying to correct, you end up by overcorrecting. You're like, oh,
I know.
okay, I went too far. That's it.
Like as many times as we've been on StreamYard, I know StreamYard is backwards. It's just, I still get it wrong. Alrighty. The next brooch, and she is shiny, is marked W with a C around it. So maybe if
W with the C.
Trisha, maybe if Trisha's still here, she can help me.
That's just
identify
for the holidays.
Yeah, and I can turn it around because the mark.
Hello, Pink Elephant Parlor.
Oh my gosh, Stan.
Now you can really fangirl out. WC. See, that's what I haven't come across yet, so I don't know.
But it has, I mean, the color is so bright red. That's what I'm trying to get to pick up on here. It's really pretty.
That's an awesome one.
Really pretty. So the red bow brooch is going to be $10, number 16. $10, number 16.
There we go.
And I'll go ahead and pull you back up, Nikki.
Whoop, whoop.
What?
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, girl, hey.
Hi, it's here. Okay. Here. I have a brooch too. This one is a black I'm calling it a bar. Rounded, beveled here on the end, and it is acrylic over the top. And then inside are these iridescent chips. Now, it could be mother of pearl. That's kind of where I was leaning. It is just a really pretty piece that shows up really nicely against something black. I thought it would be a really nice, it'd be nice to hold your jacket on or your scarf. So it's a nice size. It's not enormous. It does sit this way. Here's the back. It's not signed. Could even been handmade. I'm not one to say.
But that's pretty though.
This is really neat. I thought this would be great for like Halloween coming up. If you want to be a little spooky, but not overly spooky. You want to be pretty creepy. So this baby is going to be $8, number 10, smiley face 10. $8, number 10 for the black bar brooch. Say that 5 times fast. And you inspired me. Look I found pearls.
See?
I found a pair. These also have the box and tongue. Oh, they do. Clasp. You're right. Those are hard to open. It's not marked.
It's harder to put it back in. That's what I noticed.
Well, when you're not looking at it, yeah, it does have a little tiny flower detail here. And then on the back, it's just almost reminds me of like a little sachet thing. The pearls do twist and move. They do twist. It's not a huge space, and there's definitely no knots between them. But this is a nice sized one. This is 16 inches closed up and 34 opened. And I just thought, oh, I have to get it in honor of Miss Jen. And I see you, Claudia. We're going to do the same thing. $10, number 4. $10, number 4 for the set of vintage pearls. And that was my 2. And I got Claudia for number 10, the black bar brooch. Jeez, that's hard to say.
That's a good buy, Claudia.
That is. I debated, and I don't do brooches, but I did debate keeping that one just for Halloween.
Yeah, that'd have been good. Alrighty, so my next 2 items, I am going to have another brooch. This is the last brooch, and then we'll go back through.
Go back through quick.
Oh wait, Sam. Somebody said Sam could identify. If Sam, if you could help me figure that out, I would greatly appreciate. And also these, I had these up earlier. There's no maker on them. Yeah. So if you could help me identify those 2 things, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. My next item up is a sparkle brooch, is what I'm calling it. Look at it sparkle.
I like the clear ones.
Well, me too, because they're universal, right? So you can wear them with any color. You can wear them any time of year. It's just timeless.
And I love the cards that the owner you got them from. They came on. Those were neat.
Yes. So I got these from an antique mall, and all of them had all the brooches in her booth had these on. And I'm like, I'm leaving them on there because it just shows them so well. So this sparkle brooch is going to be $10, number 18. $10, number 18. And then I have another salt and pepper shaker lot. So you're going to get 2 different sets of salt and peppers. The first ones are going to be these super cute cupies. Look at their faces.
You fought for those.
I did, and I love them so much. They both have their stoppers. They're both marked Japan. I mean, they're little tufts of hair. It's
little
just,
Alex.
I know, cute. So you're going to get that set, and then you're also going to get a set of Russell Wright salt and pepper shakers. The last time I had these on, people were saying they looked yellow. I'm seeing green. It looks a little bit greener. It's a yellowish green, so I give you that. But I'm seeing more of a green. But they have little indentions in them so that you can hold them. One has its stopper, one does not. But you'll also get a third matching one that does have his stopper. So you could use just these 2, or you can use them for something different, like put cinnamon in one, sugar, and whatever you want to use them for. There you go. So you're going to get both lots of the salt and pepper shakers for $10, number 12. And I'll go ahead and hold them back up separately.
And I swear they look like toasted marshmallows.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't remind me of toasted marshmallows.
It's the shape. The shape of it is what it reminds me of.
Yeah, toasted marshmallows. Put those out. Where's Sean when you need him? Sean, we got some toasted marshmallows for you.
And he'd be like, okay.
All right, I have my last brooch. Now, this one is one of the first ones I ever got, and it was just because I thought it was neat. It is a ceramic, I'm going to call it shield. That's what I'm going to call it. This is all ceramic. It's got the pretty little blue cornflowers here. And then in the background, it is very lightly shaded. Hold up the white card with purple. And of course, the pin goes this way, so I'm having a hard time holding it up. It's very lightly shaded with purple. And then it's got the slight gold detailing. It does not say that it's hand painted, though it could be. Here's the back. Once again, kind of on the older side. Could have been handmade. I don't know, because there is absolutely nothing on the back to let me know where this came from. But I just thought it was a really interesting little brooch pin. As a matter of fact, at first I thought it was a topper to one of those little trinket dishes.
Oh, I can see that. I
I'm
can see
wondering
that.
if maybe somebody broke it and decided, oh, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to turn it into a brooch. So it's $5, number 9. $5, number 9 for the little ceramic brooch. And then my last item here is a lot. And it is a lot of 3 different earrings. I mean, they're so small. We've got 2 screwbacks and 1 clip. So the screwbacks, the first screwbacks are these little Millefiori kind of styled, funky primary colored guys. These are screwbacks. Right there. See the screwbacks? Those are screwbacks. The other screwbacks I have are pearls. Little pearl screwbacks. They go right there like that. And they do work. They're just tiny little guys. And then the last are clip-on hoops. As John called them, he said they were pirate hoops. This is pirate jewelry. And they are. So, you know, thinking Halloween, you need some earrings like that. So you get all 3 of these for $12, number 6. $12, number 6 for the lot of 3 screwback clasp earrings. And those are my last 2.
That's a good deal on those.
I got a really pretty deal on them. And I figured if nobody buys them, maybe I'll make one of those tree jewelry things.
Oh, yeah.
I've got bits of broken jewelry hanging about that we'll try my hand at it and see how it comes out.
You know, I've seen people use vintage buttons for those too. And then as for the tree, right? And then use a very pretty vintage brooch for the top of it. I think they're so pretty
like that I really is missing. And when I was looking, I was like, no, it's not missing. I'm like, oh my God, it is. And you can't tell that it's missing. And it looks like a big, huge star, but it's missing.
Oh, cool.
But you know, whatever. It happens. Because the place I get them from, they're in a basket in these little baggies. And they're just kind of thrown in there. Well, one of the places I get them from. So inevitably, somebody's going to come along and they're going to be like me. You know, you're digging through it. You're trying to be careful. But this stuff's old and the glue wears away and they just kind of fall off.
Yeah. And
I like what some people out there are doing with the busted up jewelry. Mid-Century Maven over on Instagram. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's a little baby doll arm from a porcelain doll, and she put a ring and a little bracelet around its arm, and you can it's really neat. So she does these things with the dolls, and then who did I see did something else with? Pat Doodles does too, or Padoodles, Pat Doodles. I don't want to say her name wrong. Miss Pat has stuff that she does with the jewelry bits and bobs too. I think it's great that people reuse the jewelry.
Oh yeah, they're very talented. I wish I had half that talent. I don't, but I wish I could do that, but I admire it though.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, that's the same thing. Like when Etsy came out, I'm like, oh, these people are so talented.
And sometimes it's not even just the talent. It's just like you thought that up. That's awesome. You came up with that idea to do that. Whatever it was, to make an octopus hat, or I don't know.
Claudia said she's saving broken jewelry to make one of those trees too.
I'm going to give it a whirly girl and see what happens with some of the stuff that I get that's broken, and just like, you know, and see what happens and try it out and see.
Yeah.
Well, it's just glue and a shape.
I've seen people do that with their broken Pyrex.
Oh.
They make things out of that too. So, because sometimes that happens, you know.
Yeah.
The older something gets, the more fragile it gets, I guess. But thank you, John. Last I looked, I was at 149 subscribers, and I've been sitting at 149 for 3 days. Not even a pity like to go around up in this joint. It's fine. Alrighty. So do you want to go back through a couple of the item or the other like jewelry pieces and stuff that we started with, and see if anybody's interested?
I can go back to the first 2 or 3 things I had on my list. Yeah, I can do that. Because all right, cool. People might have popped in. Like I said, I'll do 2 or 3 because we're doing our sale on Instagram tomorrow. We're gonna try to venture into Instagram world.
Our very first one.
We're so
excited.
But I'm also nervous because I'm like, I hope it's okay.
And we're having another sale on Sunday.
And we're having a sale on Sunday. And we're trying to do every Tuesday and Sunday, I think is what we're trying to do, fingers crossed. And we'll see how Instagram goes. Got to try new things, people. We got to try new things.
Yep. Alrighty, hang on. I'm going to put you.
All right. I've got the V gold tone Manziel Brooch. I hope I'm saying that right. My French, my French ancestors would be very angry at me. But it is marked right below the little curly Q here, Manziel. It does have a wee bit of a loose C clasp. And I know it's an unusual letter. It's the letter V. My maiden name started with the letter V. So that would be $12. Number 3. I have the celluloid box with a little bit of wear, but the orange and peach color on this are great for fall to put out. And this will be $8. Number 5. I've got the lot of 4 sheer scarves, head scarves, and that'll be $20. Number 2 on those. And last but not least, I'll throw up the dresser scarf because I like the linens. You know what? I love buying the linens. I think they're pretty, and I think they're easy to use around the house. You can always find a use for them. They're nice and big. This is about 24 inches, 2 feet. We'll get there. And about a foot across. So this is perfect for a side table. And it is $8. Number 1. And that's kind of it for those bits and bobs. The only thing I will say is when I get to 100, I have this beautiful hand-painted milk glass plate. And when you see the ring of fire that pops up on this, I have a hard time showing it on camera because my light is just off camera. It is beautiful. And it'll be really great for Christmas time. So I'm hoping to get to 100 before Christmas, people. I'm only 20 away. We can get there. So
you got this. We can do it.
We can do it. You can do it.
We can do it.
And you're at 150 now.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm excited. All right, so let me go through. I'll go through. I'm just going to go through the jewelry and maybe the vase that didn't. I'll start with the vase. So I'm calling this a luster vase. I don't think I measured it a while ago. Let me measure it real quick. 4 inches. So it's 4 inches for this luster vase. It's just super shiny. So the vase was $8, number 20. $8.
With small bits and bobs in there, that would look really pretty.
Yes. I have a clear flower brooch, and it moves around. So the clear flower brooch was number 14, and it is $10. 14, number $10, and it is on a little spinny thing. Just thought that was kind of super cool and unique. And it looks like these are hearts, but they're leaves.
I think that's cute. So pretty.
Very cute. I liked it. The Sarah Coventry brooch is $10, number 17. Whoa, there it goes. $10, number 17. The sparkle brooch, I think that actually showed. No, it's also $10, number 18. $10, number 18. Then I had this flower necklace.
Oh, you got Claudia for 17.
Oh, okay. Let me write that down.
See, you're doing the vintage ASMR too with the little crinkly packages.
I know.
That'll be our sideshow. Join us for vintage ASMR.
That'd be like the after dark.
Yes.
Thing like you do.
When everybody goes to sleep after that.
This beautiful flower necklace. I cannot find the maker of it. It's not marked, but I am just in love with these flowers. So it does have a gemstone in the middle. Let me see if I can just do one because they're all the same. There we go. And then it has all these around the side. The flower necklace was $10, number 13. $10. I know, isn't that pretty?
That's actually one of my favorite things I've seen in a while. I don't know
serious?
why. You know what it is? I have a thing for necklaces. I have some huge chunky monkeys, and that's just a huge chunky monkey that I like.
It is, and it's got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah.
I just like it. 2 more brooches. So the red Bow Brooch, that one was $10, and this is the one that has the W.
We're gonna look that up and figure that out later on. We gotta figure out.
I mean, right? That's a WC.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like. It's the W in a square and a C in a circle.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that one was $10, number 16. And my final brooch was this white flower brooch. Looks like pearl-esque on there, but it has a pearl. It has some of the little diamonds in the middle. I mean, she is shiny and big.
I like the idea. See, I threw one to now you're throwing them around.
Don't
trouble the jewelry. Save the brooch.
But even the back is pretty ornate too.
Yeah, it is. That would look pretty on in your hair too, transformed into a clip. I mean,
how pretty if you're doing a for a wedding,
yes,
or if you're doing a brooch bouquet. This would be awesome. And that was also $10, number 15. Let's see. Let me put us back. There we are. All right. Hello. So that was all my items. So this is a quick. We had a 10-item pop up Labor Day, not Memorial Day, like I put on the flyer.
I wish it was Memorial Day. I'd do the same again.
I can't believe, but I can believe.
Yeah, that's all right.
Thank you for
coming, Claudia.
Thank you so much, Claudia.
Be in touch.
Yeah, you have her information though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can,
yeah.
Okay, so
very soon we'll be in touch about doing a show. Yeah, do a show with Miss Claudia because I think we'll have fun. Yeah, this 3 little ladies. We make like a triangle too. We make like a weird isosceles triangle, like New York, Ohio, and Texas. You're the furthest point, but that's okay. We're making an isosceles triangle. Oh, you can. My 3-year-old grandson knows things like that. I was, you draw your little kids, you draw them the squares, and you go, what shape is this? In a circle. And I'm doing it outside with chalk, and he looks at me and goes, Grams, draw an octahedron. What? What is an octahedron? I don't know what an octahedron is. Why does my 3-year-old grandson know what an octahedron is?
Because he's a genius.
He's a little baby math genius. He's had a thing for shapes since he was like 18 months old. He can name you every shape there is. I said, you draw me an octahedron, and you can tell me what it is. School grams. Oh, he's adorable that way. And he knows the Jello song. Do you remember the old Jello song from when we were kids? The J-E-L-O.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't say the letters right, but that's okay. He'll go like K-X-Q-Y-T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Jello. You got it. That's exactly right. He's got it. Put it down. Love my grandbaby. He's adorable.
Well, if anybody goes back and rewatches this, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to Nikki at Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and also hit your notifications. So I'm hoping notifications went out for this sale.
And Jody didn't come again. She didn't get her notification. That's it. I'm done with that woman. I'm done with her.
Who?
Jody. I'm done with her. She can't get her times right. I'm done with her. I'm kidding.
Oh, from Friday night?
From Friday, yeah, we're just like, you're leaving?
That was hilarious.
Yes,
no, it wasn't Friday. It was Saturday. It was Trisha's.
Well, yeah, she was late to Trisha's, and then she missed the show I did with Claudia last night. She's like, I just got here at the end and just told me now, and now she missed this one. I'm like, that's it. I'm done with you, woman.
Well, at least they let you. At least they let you view the replay, so
yeah, people
can view that way. If there's anything that you like while you're watching this replay, please go ahead and leave a comment or email us. I am Jen Eads at Verizon.net, and then Nikki at Black Dog Vintage and Antiques at gmail.com.
It takes up the whole screen.
Look what Julia wrote.
Oh, cool. We will do that, and we will have fun.
Yes. Look, I'm about to fan myself now. We'll have fun.
I had me one of those fans in my hands, and all I could think of was those vintage After Dark ladies. And I'm like, no, I gotta get some. I gotta get like a little like hand fan. Like I'm not as fancy as you guys. One of those little ones with the batteries. It's like I'm not as fancy as you ladies.
Or that has the little lights that goes around it while the fan. You know the ones that like spell out stuff.
Yes.
Have you ever seen?
See, we're a little. We're not as classy as you ladies with your little Victorian fans. We have the little. We have the little hand fans. That'd be cool, a four-way with Julia. I like the four-way sales. Sometimes they're fun because you're just like bouncing off. They can be long though. They can be long.
I'm in. Set it up. Let's go.
Yep. Jen's my manager. She takes care of all the scheduling. And I'm like, what about this person? What about this person? She does all the scheduling. She's my mouthpiece.
I just tell Nikki, all right, we're doing a sale at 2 o'clock.
And I'm like, okay. I have no problem doing this. I'm just like to sit down and actually like sit and type something. I'm like, I don't want to bother them. Am I pestering them? I always think the worst.
Yeah, but the worst they can say is no. You move on and go on.
I know. I like to stay optimistic, and I talk myself. I have to talk myself off ledges all the time. It's really a bad space to be in. No. Like that Sally Fields moment at the Oscars where she goes, "They liked me.
They really liked me."
That's kind of what it's like. Oh, 5 p.m. Eastern. That's a good time. That's a good time.
5 p.m. All right, got you. I've already got notifications set up for you anyway, Julia.
Yeah.
So, but I'll keep watching because a lot of times I don't get the notifications, or if I get it after it's already started, like 15, 20 minutes.
Yep. It happens.
In fact, I watched Julia's video this morning of her little favorite spot that she goes to. She found some cute stuff.
Oh, I'm always trying to watch, but there's not enough hours, and there's just not enough hours in the day to do. And then like my son, our babies, our last one is going to a senior year in high school, and it's in like 2 days. It's just not. I'm looking at him like, you need a haircut. We need to get you clothes. Like I haven't done any of the thing. He's a boy.
Wait, your school hasn't started yet?
No, they don't start here in New York till after the Wednesday after Labor Day.
See,
and then they have
to be like that.
Then they have like 2 days of, and then we have Jewish holidays. So then like the next week there's only a half week, and then the next week after that there's only a half week. So I'm like, aren't you in school? Aren't you supposed to be here? I'd rather have him home anyways, but whatever.
Yeah,
we're just gonna make that work this time.
Yeah.
Michelle at Newton's Cupboard. She's another one I watched, and I got a really big kick out of her. She's like, my grandma's outside holding the antenna up, so if we get bad reception, I lost it. I was like, that's kind of what it's like here sometimes.
I love that.
Antenna higher. Oh, it was great. I caught her on with Daniel. But there's not enough hours in the day to catch up with everybody, and to buy stuff, and to put stuff up online, and to make content. And I try so hard, but
you're doing an awesome job.
Okay.
Both of us are. Look,
we are. But I meant I'm doing an awful job at watching people, and like that's what I feel bad about. I try to watch them and just like leave comments and stuff. But
at least watching the replay helps too.
I try, but sometimes like this is only an hour. This is doable. Like I'd have people like, well, my video is 8 minutes. I'm like, yeah, but my attention span is actually longer than 8 minutes. I have a pretty good attention span, people. But 5 and 6 hours, I'm like, whew. Although Jody still last night was a kick in the pants. I had so much fun with who we dating out of this pile and who we dating out of this pile. It was hysterical.
I think it also depends on who you're watching and if the time goes by like super quick. Yeah. Like I can watch Trisha for 5 hours and just love every second of it. Jody, I can do the exact same thing. Tam Tam and them and Martha.
I have to bow out at sometimes because it's like it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to be vertical tomorrow if I don't go to bed now.
But usually it's on like a Friday night. So, but it's still.
I got to get up and source the next day. I got to be kind of like a little bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for that. I would love to hang with those ladies, but you know what? I have a bedtime. I'm old.
Yeah, I'm old too.
I have a bedtime.
It doesn't matter. We're having fun. We're having fun. We love it. Thank you guys so much for being here on our random pop-up Monday sale.
And if you have an Instagram, check us out on Instagram tomorrow. We'll be live. I think we're going to try and do it on mine. I don't know. Look for the little.
No, it's got to be yours. I don't know how to use Instagram.
We're going to figure that out. We'll figure it out on the fly. So it'll be up there.
That's
so
fine.
make sure you subscribe to us and check us out over there on Instagram. It'll be fun. It'll be a learning experience. Even if we end up by going and you only see like this part of us.
We're gonna do that
because we're gonna have to lean in to read and read the comments as they go by because we don't have these nice little boxes and everything. They're like this big, so we might look a little weird, but that's okay.
That's fine, and we're learning. We're branching out, trying to do something new.
Yep.
So that's all. I mean, it's fun.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fine. I still think it doesn't matter. Me and you together, it's gonna be fun. So.
We'll talk to the wall. We just talk to each other.
Right?
Oh, bad. Yesterday. Can I buy all this stuff before the sale? Because that's some really great stuff you have there. I'm going to post it before the sale. We don't have to have the sale that way.
True. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're down to 3 people left. So if you're watching the replay, you see anything you like, reach out to us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us, subscribe here also, and then see us tomorrow on Instagram at 1:00 Central.
No,
1:00 my time.
No, tomorrow's a Tuesday. You're working. We're later. I think
I do work.
We're doing like 7:30 my time, 6:30 your time. We have to figure this out. We'll figure this out. Just find us over there after you eat dinner.
Anyway.
Or while you're eating dinner.
Yeah, just pop over. It's fine.
Just look at us anyways right now. Nobody's paying. You're not paying attention to us, YouTube land. None of this matters. They've already
fine. Look, and then my dog. See, I told you she sounds vicious, but she's scared. She's scared of like leaves. She's scared of water. She's just.
My dog does that with bottles. It's okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. She didn't like the plastic water bottles. Yeah, she doesn't like that either.
Plastic bottles.
Yeah, she didn't like that either.
All right, say goodbye for real. Goodbye. Good night, Gracie.
Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you guys for coming.